fuck being healthy. Raspberries. Trash it is. I want to say I'm glad that Leah has a boyfriend. I know she's had a boyfriend for a while, and Leah, if you're watching this, you're really hot, and I don't deserve you because I'm definitely not handsome, but hence my name on here, 40-ounce virgin. Maybe in the future I'll change my name. As for right now, it's going to remain the same. Also, Sandy's such a drag. I realized that she has a boyfriend, and she has a man that she sees, which is all good. You know, I never, I know she likes me as probably just a person, which is, there ain't nothing wrong with that, you know. But you know, first, when I first got to know her, I thought maybe I had a shot with her, even though it's a shot in the dark. She's like 40,000 states away from me, but nonetheless, you know, at this point I realize, you know, she's got a man. Like, obviously I don't stand a chance, but it's just like, it's still nice to have females, regardless or despite the fact, it's still nice to have female viewers. I mean, even though it gets me down and out, you know, it is what it is, right? So, Icehouse Edge. Prefer this over other high gravity beers. If I had to compare it to other beers that I like less, it would be like, as far as placing my negative emotions on beer, would be like, I think it's better than Natty Daddy, just my opinion. And Earthquake is really gross, and that's like, you know, I mean, this is tolerable. It's not terrible. And I'm a big let me remove those. I'm a big taco nacho person, even though, you know, what sucks is being on food stamps, you can't go to Taco Bell. You can't do certain things, because I love tacos. I'm a taco maniac. You know what I mean? I didn't even eat today, barely. I mean, I had nothing to eat today as far as food. And this is all really my food right here. You know, as a matter of fact, all I had was bottled water earlier today. I haven't eaten anything today, but you know, speaking of food, this let's see here. Yeah, this is really cool right here. I mean, you have to be a rich motherfucker to be able to afford this shit. I mean, it's all upscale bullshit meat. I mean, a lot of wealthy people can afford this. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, I love meat, you know. I just don't have the money for this shit. I don't even bear a baby. Really, I don't even have money for saltine crackers. I mean, it's a fucking, for real, that's the truth. Real talk there. But, you get the point here. It's a fucking, I just received this today, and they have a variety of cups of these, so it's like, fucking, I like looking at it, because I'm like, when I look at this stuff, I'm like, you know, I'm like, it makes me kind of hungry. You know, tacos, I'm a taco fan, like I said. See, 35% less sodium. Then they have other, this brand's McCormick. McCormick is good in my book. It's a good brand. They have mild tacos, hot tacos, chicken tacos, fajita, enchilada, burrito, guacamole flavors. Seasonings on the back of this packet. I'm not promising I'm going to finish this Edge on camera. I'm going to try, but I'm not guaranteeing anything. Moving forward, I want to say a long time ago, I've held down like over 37 jobs in my life, if you count temp work. Done everything from warehouse to telemarketing to food service, you name it. Been there. one of my jobs really is a standout. I need a sip break. Man, that's some good stuff though. It's strong and it gets you to the point level you need to be. I'm not a fan of Icehouse. Realize it comes out of Milwaukee, but when I was in the Army, Icehouse in the bottle was really good. Anyway, speaking of the Army and military, his name was Hank. I worked with him around about 15, 16 years ago, give or take. His name was Hank. They used to call him Hankster, the prankster, Hankster, the gangster. He was awesome. A Vietnam vet guy. This goes back 15, 16 years ago. Turns out that he had got an award in grenades being in the Vietnam War, and he was awesome. So I wanted to share that with you. And another really cool fact was in that same place, I worked with a guy who fought in the Korean War. How many people can say that they've been at jobs from people that worked at desert or fought in the Desert Storm, Vietnam War, Korean War, World War I, World War II, Vietnam War? Oh yeah, I already said that. How many people in Korean War? Let's be truthful. How many people can actually say I've worked in different jobs in my life? I've actually worked with people that have been from jail to prison to felon, you name it. I've been around a lot of different kinds of people. That's for damn sure. In my jobs. Also, speaking of jobs, I had a job offer today, and I was going to jump on it. I mean, $10 an hour. I know I need a job severely, but $10 an hour. I called up the city bus company or city bus line, and the guy told me there's a job offer I had in a warehouse, but the Coda, the bus, his name is Coda. They couldn't help me because they're like, well, I had to be there at 7 in the morning. I'm like, well, from where I live, it's too far, the job site. So I was like, fuck. Can you give me the, run around? And it's irritating, I need a job local, kind of close by, not clear across the city, Lastly, I think this is my last point I want to make here, or touch on, was black metal, or black, otherwise known as Black Metal Troy 322. You know what? He never leaves me comments, nor does Yellow Groove. Granted, he probably gets more pussy than I do. I'm sure Black Metal Troy does. But he doesn't leave me comments. I find that kind of crazy because, I liked his video that I saw earlier about politics and different things. He has intelligence and he doesn't slur or stumble when he talks. And I think people give him a lot more shit than he deserves. I think he's underrated, he's underrated, and he should deserve more credit than he gets. He seems pretty intelligent. You could call him an alcoholic, call him whatever the hell. He has valid and decent points, I think. But he never leaves me comments on my videos. It's almost 10 years I've been doing videos on YouTube, and never has he left me a comment. Never has Big D. I did a tribute video to Big D years ago, believe it or not. Like 6 or 7 years, maybe 8 years ago. Been around the block a lot in the YTDC, in the almost 10 years I've been on here. Funny enough, Bruise 40 never left me comments in all the years I've been. I think only 2, maybe like 8 years ago, I don't know. Ramstats, the cameraman, doesn't even leave me comments much anymore. And I think I struck a nerve with the Wise Men Committee earlier because he left me a comment. So I'm uploading this video tomorrow. Shit for brains. Now it's fine. It is what it is, But I'm starting to get my buzz on a little bit. I still got half of this, probably a little over half of it left. But I might do one more video, so stay tuned.